Alright, looks like I'm live. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Got a couple things I want to talk about tonight. Figured I'd go live here. Summer's coming to an end already. Let me turn the camera on, first off. Yep. And let me go and put the link in the chat if you want to get on tonight. Got a baseball game. The Braves are looking like a World Series team this year. I know Slitta was live today talking with who is it? BVD. If you know BVD, you know his son Carter. They were both, him and Slitta were talking about the Braves and how they look like a team that can make a run at the World Series and the playoffs. Well, they're beating up on the Mets right now, 14-1. As I'm live right now. Let me go to the live stream here and hold on. Put that link in there, and so there we go. So let's see who's in here. We got Rylan White. So got a new logo now. Okay. I haven't updated my channel logo unless you're talking about something else. Got the bet. Says BVD raid. CrimsonBrave. This Braves game is beautiful. Yeah, it is. Man, they're beating them up. It's top of the ninth, 14-1 over the Mets. The Braves can win the World Series this year, CrimsonBrave. And when they do, man, if your Braves win it this year, I want to do a special stream with you, and I'll hold you to it. You got to come on, and we got to talk about the Braves, man, because they're a great team. Dude, I remember my first baseball game I went to. I don't know. I guess it was Major League. I don't think there's a minor league Braves team. You know, I went and it was a Braves game. I don't remember who they played. But that was the first game I at least remember going to. I've been to quite a few baseball games. Not like major league, but a couple minor league, like in Alabama. You know, I might go with my grandparents to like a Birmingham Barons game or something. I still want to go to a Rays game. So, but I put this link in here if you want to get on the stream tonight. I really would appreciate it if you guys got on doing some Q&A. Talking some rivalries tonight. What are the best rivalries in college football? You know, also going to be recapping the first week of the MLB. I know they had this summer camp deal. Figured maybe recap a couple of those games. You know, so. But yeah, I figured, you know, first off, I'll go ahead and get this out of the way. I know I've been on here for about 7 months, 6, 7 months, whatever it is. I've been on here for a while, and I make videos. I do live streams and stuff. You know, I also watch streams. But I feel like now, okay, that'll be fine, CrimsonBrave, if you want to bring Mr. Dugas on. But I feel like going forward, I'll start college in the fall, trying to be a sportscaster. Right? I want to going forward, I want to be more professional with this stuff. You know, have a schedule and stick to it, and none of this last minute type of stream, you know, kind of crap, you know. It's going to be tough to handle, but I feel like as I go to school, as I go to college and everything, as I, you know, learn more about sportscasting, I'll get better at it on here and everything. I'm trying to be a sportscaster. I try to be fair with it and everything. So I mean, you know, but I mean, it's not easy, but it's just, you know, something you work at, I guess. So, shout out to Rylan White, the bet, CrimsonBrave 2020. I guess that's it so far that has showed up. But I put a link in here. And why not talk some college football too? Talk some MLB Week 1 recap. I mean, I guess there's not really weeks in MLB. It's more so, games. I mean, I guess, when it starts to that, that particular day the next week is week 1 or whatever, I guess. But they don't really consider it weeks, I don't think. They just go by day, I guess, for baseball. I also want to talk, what's the best rivalry in college football? I think there's certain games in college football that we see every year, or teams have history and because they play each other every couple years or so, right? I feel like we misuse the term rivalry in college football, right? I'm just gonna call it like it is. I feel like it's misused a little. I really do. So, but we'll talk about that tonight. What are some of your favorite rivalries? What do you think the best rivalry is in college football? And we'll get into that. CrimsonBrave 2020. Ballard, you saw the link I sent you, the one with the fake caller making chess look like a read. Yeah, I think I saw it. Maybe. What's up, Jeff Webster? Roll Tide, sir. Says Iron Bowl. Period. It's debatable. I mean, listen, I know Alabama football, right? I really want to say it's the best one there is, and it's not close. I know that would make it sound biased and everything, and I really don't want to do that. But I can't think of a rivalry like the Iron Bowl other than the Iron Bowl. We have some big games like Army Navy. That's one of those games where you look at it and a salute to the troops and those who serve. Thankful for them. I even made a video for the Army Navy game last year. So I mean, sorry, got a little distracted there. But yeah, I mean, listen, Clemson fans are going to sit there and say, oh no, the Palmetto Bowl, which is Clemson, South Carolina, they're going to say that one is the biggest one there is, but that's just how fans are. I don't know. So I put the link in here if you want to join the chat. I think I put the link. Yeah, here we go. I was trying to find it. So if you want to get on and join, feel free to. I can put it again if you need me to. But yeah, there's certain rivalries. Clemson, South Carolina. That's a rivalry. That's a huge rivalry. What makes a rivalry huge? Is it who's playing in it? Is it where it's located? Is it the history? Is it what's at stake every year? If there's something at stake every year, there's a lot to take in, and consider when you try to look at the biggest rivalry and everything. Jeff Webster. In 2010, someone, Gallup, not sure, polled 50 national sports writers, and Bama versus Auburn was easily the winner. Not even close. Army versus Navy was second. Well, that was 2010. There's a lot of stuff that's gone down since then. Although, if you want to look at the rivalry since then, yeah. I mean, listen, and like you say right here, Jeff Webster, Sporting News called Bama versus Auburn the most hate-filled rivalry in existence. I mean, listen, I know I try to be a sportscaster and everything, but with all the Bama inside of me, I mean, listen, my parents told me to say Roll Tide, man. You know what I mean? Like, I've been saying Roll Tide since I was like 4 or 5 years old, right? I was young. It was like right before Nick Saban got there. I've been watching Alabama. You know, I've been saying Roll Tide since I was in diapers, dude. It's in me. You know, I try to be fair as a sportscaster and everything, right? You know, like, it's debatable, right? I'm not going to be biased, but man, I don't know if I've ever seen a rivalry like Auburn, Alabama. You know, I mean, I can't. Georgia Auburn's a good rivalry. South Carolina Clemson's a good rivalry, but Clemson's owned South Carolina the past 6 years. You know, Ohio State, Michigan. Speaking of, what's going on, Nate the Great? Don't be late, aka Nate Kingston. What's up? He says, nah, the game. He's a Michigan fan. He says the game. How's that been working out for the Wolverines, though? You know, the Iron Bowl is a game that, I mean, I've never seen a rivalry like it. When's the last time you saw? I mean, look back to 2010, the comeback. Let's go to. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up. Cam Newton leads a comeback after being down like 24-0, 24-7, something like that at halftime. It ended up being Auburn 28, Alabama 27 in Tuscaloosa. Gave Alabama their second loss. They haven't gone 10-2 since then, by the way, except for last year. Talking about Alabama, of course. And of course, Auburn wins that game, goes on to win the SEC, goes on to win the national title. What happened after that game? First off, let's fast forward to January of 2011. A guy named Harvey Updike calls into the Feinbaum show. I'm bringing this up. This ties into it. I see a lot of comments popping up. I'll get to that in a second. Let's bring this up. Harvey Updike. Harvey Updike calls the Feinbaum show in like January of 2011. He says he's a Bama fan. He says, he's like, you know, Paul, I went this year. I was at the Iron Bowl, and Feinbaum's not buying into it. He thinks he's some, you know, maniac or whatever, or some crybaby caller wanting attention. This year I was at the Iron Bowl. There's no way that's true. Okay, Paul, let me tell you what I did. The weekend after the Iron Bowl, I bought Spike 80DF. That was a poison that he said he used. I went to Auburn, Alabama from Dadeville, and I went and I poisoned the trees at Toomer's Corner. When's the last time you saw such heat in a rivalry like that? You know? I mean, I mean, he's still in jail to this day because he can't pay, what's the term? Restitution or whatever the heck the term is. He can't pay it. He's got to come up with the money. He owes so much money to Lee County. Right? I mean, so I don't know. I'm going to catch up on some comments. Welcome, Mrs. Cook, to the stream. Where's Chess tonight? I don't know. He's probably live later. I don't know. How's Bama been against Auburn? This is a home field rivalry, Nate. This is a home field rivalry. What do y'all think about the 2019 Iron Bowl? Speaking of, I went back. I recommended highlights of that game today, and I saw the highlights of the game. I honestly thought last year's Iron Bowl was a really great game. I liked. I think it was one of the best I've seen. Obviously, as a guy who pulls for Alabama as a fan, you hate to see them lose, especially considering it was their second loss and it kept them from the playoffs. Defense didn't show up, but it had stuff that you love to see in a rivalry like that. A shootout, down to the wire matchup, you know? Yeah, Auburn got bought in the first half because there was a second left. There was no timeout called. It was supposed to be a live clock. It wasn't a live clock. It's supposed to be a live clock when he blows the whistle. When the ref blows the whistle, that's when the clock starts, and it takes about 4 seconds just to snap and get the kickoff. So it didn't make any sense there, but I mean, still. So, but I thought it was a great game. I just, it just, as a Bama fan, it kind of hurt. So. Oh, sorry about that. Auburn's never been good on the road. Yeah, they haven't won in Tuscaloosa since 2010. Yes, I'm a Rays fan, Kevin Cook. Really want to get some of you people on tonight. It's up to you though. I put a link in the chat. Not sure if it's still there showing up for you guys or not, but I'll put it in there again if you need me to. Hold on. Yeah, there's a lot of rivalries in college football. The Iron Bowl is not even close. Yeah, the Deep South, the Auburn, Georgia. Doesn't make it the biggest though. I mean, now it is pretty big though. It is. The bet says Ballard, Nick got the same treatment as Gus did in 2013. What goes around comes around. Yeah, that is true because if you recall the kick 6 game, Auburn was begging that they didn't put an extra second back on the clock. And then when you look at last year's game, vice versa, Alabama was upset about the extra second. So, only, unfortunately, Alabama couldn't return that extra second back. I mean,
it is what it is. And it is just a game.
Yeah. Mrs. Cook says, I want the bet in Junkyard Dog on the StreamYard. Yeah, get in here, guys. I put the link in here. I'll tell you what, I'm happy to have baseball back finally. And again, I did that one game the other night. It wasn't wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be. It wasn't really that close, but still. The bet has come on my StreamYard. Night. The bet has come on my StreamYard at least once or twice, I think. But Mrs. Cook, if you want, you can come on the StreamYard if you want to. It's your choice, though. Mets and Red Sox tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. Monday Night Baseball. That'll be a heck of a game. That'll be something to watch. Junkyard Dog, let me go eat a bowl of cereal first and I'll be on okay. But yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of rivalries in college football. You want to debate it, it's cool. Now, I'm probably going to catch a lot of heat for this. Let's talk Army-Navy. That's on a special weekend right after conference championship game. Conference championship weekend. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, it is a rivalry. It's traditional rivalry, though. I'm not sure if there's a lot of heat between the two teams. I kind of view it as a game, not so much a rivalry, but just a game where we can reflect and just look at what these teams represent, Army and Navy, those, servicemen and women that serve this great country that we live in, that's kind of how I view that game. Um, you know, considering the tradition and everything, all the national anthem and the flag and everything, pre-game and all that. Um, I'm not saying it's not a rivalry. I'm just saying I more so view it as a game to, um, you know, just remember what these men and women have done for this country. So, I mean, Dodgers Astros on Wednesday. That'll be a heck of a game too. Man, they got some good ones. Mets and Red Sox Monday night. That's tomorrow. So, but yeah, I mean, and again, I'm not gonna say, that Army Navy is not a rivalry. It's just I myself view it more as a game to represent the people that serve this great country. Just to take a minute and remember the game we love, but at the same time, remember that maybe it's people like the Army men and women and the Navy and the Marines and all them. Maybe it's people like them that we should thank that we even have the freedom to watch or to play football or anything like that. So, I mean, thank you for those who serve. Anyway, let me double check something real quick. So doing some Q&A tonight. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask questions. And had some interesting games in MLB this past week. Of course, we got the Giants Dodgers tonight. I think it's a little weird without fans, I think, but it's just what you have to do now with the pandemic. But good to see just baseball getting back. The Rays won yesterday. That's my favorite team. They won 4-1 over the Blue Jays. After Friday night, I think they lost 6-4. The Brewers beat the Cubs last night 8-3. Orioles beat the Red Sox 7-2. Red Sox the night was the Giants Dodgers on Friday, not Saturday. CrimsonBrave bet versus Junkyard for fan versus fan. Win it. Protege. What's that last word? I can't read that. I can't pronounce it either. Bottom of the second and no score yet for either of these teams. I kind of want to call this game a little bit, but I'm not too much focused on that tonight. But Mrs. Cook. Oh, crap. First question, Ballard, have you ever had a girlfriend? No. No, I've always been alone. had my chances though. No, I have not. Crimson Brave, what are you going off on the bed about? What's this? Crimson Brave. How'd you drop that? Yeah. So, I mean, listen, I think we can all agree as sports fans, whether you like baseball or not, can we all agree? We're just happy to have some sports back, man. I mean, I know they've gotten back to golf and all that, but now we got some real competition, some team action with baseball being back and everything. Thanks for answering the question. Yeah. Oh, well, Ballard, me and Crimson just messing with each other. I got it. Braves win. Yeah, they won today, I think. Yeah. Congrats to you, Crimson Brave. I know I was watching what channel? I think it's on Slitta's channel. He was talking with ACP Carter because they're both Atlanta Braves fans today. So I checked out that stream. The Braves are loaded and they're a favorite to win the World Series this year. I think they could do it. I mean, they beat the Mets 14-1. They scored 14 runs today. Regardless of who you played to get those wins or those runs, 14 runs in baseball is 14 runs in baseball. Yeah, 14-1. So I'm in my final week here in Alabama. I go back next Sunday or Saturday this week or whatever to Florida. I've been gone for 2 months, so I'm kind of missing my dogs. I'm gonna be honest. I know. Yeah, I know you guys like to laugh and troll me because of like Uncle Lou and all that. You know, like have the dogs in the background, and some of you guys have been like, "Show the dog, Ballard." I don't have them up here; they're in Florida, but I'm missing them, man. I really am. I've been up here for 2 months, and it feels like it's been forever, like longer than that. So, um, still got a couple days left, but got like a week or so left. I go back Friday or Saturday to go home. Um, but yeah. Ballard, go wash my car and walk my dogs for free. No, not for free. If you're paying me, I'll do it. I'm not doing it for free. I hardly like being outside. Now I love going on the lake and stuff and going for walks, but if it's really hot outside, I'm not doing it. If it's real hot and it's man, I'll tell you what, Alabama has some humidity. Humidity, did I say it right? I feel like I stuttered there. Chores. Yeah, pretty much. Kevin Cook says, when you start school, where am I going again? Well, I think it's going to be online this year. I don't think it's because of the COVID thing. I think it's just because of the classes I'm taking. I'm not taking any math classes this year, thankfully. But I'm going to a small community college called HCC. That's the abbreviation. Hillsborough Community College, down in Florida, where I live. And I think classes start August 17th. August 17th. So, CrimsonBrave, you need to get in here, man. Come on. Someone click the link and join the StreamYard tonight. Let's get some people on. You know, why are we just dealing with comments? Let's get some people in the stream. All you got to do is click the link that I'm going to put here, and then you got to put your name or whatever you want to show up on the stream. Your choice if you want camera, but we at least need audio. Click that link, and we'll get you on. Does HCC have any athletic teams? Yeah, I think they're the Hawks. 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 I think they have like, I don't think it's like football. I think they have like baseball or something. I'm pretty sure they have athletics. They would have to. I mean, I've seen stuff where like for broadcasting, I'll get chances like to be a part of some of the games and be in the booth a little bit. I would hope. I think I saw that somewhere. Maybe I was looking at something else, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Goose Sports? Goose Sports in the house. What's up, Goose? Go check out Goose Sports. New Orleans Saints fan, LSU fan, good people. Always doing live streams for baseball games and all kinds of stuff. Go check them out. Doing a StreamYard tonight, Goose. It would be really cool if you would get up. If you wanted to get on, I put the link in here. But yeah, go check him out. He's always like on with like Bad Dog Sports too. Go check out Bad Dog, and so. But yeah. So what are some other college football rivalries you guys can think of? What about Michigan? Michigan State's one. Ohio State, Penn State, I guess, is a rivalry. Yeah, there's quite a few rivalries. And I think I'll be honest. As much as I like to say the Iron Bowl is the biggest rivalry, I know that there are some that can come, kind of close. But at the same time, man, I just don't see how there's so much heat and rivalry like the Iron Bowl. I just don't see it. Take a rain check on the StreamYard, laying in bed. Yeah, I got you, man. Kind of a long day, just want to relax and everything. I got you. Ew, I really hate the Ohio State. Yeah, I think we can all agree to that. Unless you are a Ohio State fan. So. I would agree with Goose Sports here. Michigan versus Ohio State used to be a good rivalry, but it's been one-sided. Yeah, definitely has. 8 in a row for Ohio State. I think at some point Michigan is going to beat Ohio State. Question is, will it be Jim Harbaugh's team? I don't see it. If he hasn't done it by now, if he hasn't beaten Ohio State by now, there's no hope. I mean, he couldn't beat Ryan Day and Justin Fields last year. Now, as good as they were, it was still one of those like, hey, new coach, new quarterback. Kind of got something, I mean, it's not what you're used to, whatever, but. Oh, we got someone in here. Kevin Cook. I'm going to get you on, man. Kevin Cook, what's up?
Hey, Ballard.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. You like my hair?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a big classic rock fan. I'm not sure about you. You almost look like if you know the band Leonard Skinner, one of the band members named Alan Collins.
Yeah.
That's who it looked like at first.
Yeah, this is actually a wig. I think it's a Halloween wig. Where I think I had a Duck Dynasty costume. I think one year. I had
like a beard.
I think I had a wig and a beard. Yeah. I just took a picture.
Oh man!
I took a picture with this wig on. It's pretty funny.
Hey, I'm gonna get Junkyard Dog on here if that's fine with you.
That's fine.
I can tell it's him based on the logo, but I think the name is Joseph Bulovas, the Alabama kicker that lost the Iron Bowl last year. Junkyard Dog, you're on with Ballard.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Did you get to kick the field goal yet, Bulovas?
Nah, I think I'm a.
You still choking?
Yeah. So what's good with y'all?
Not much, man. Just hanging out. How about yourself?
Nothing. Just got back from a beach trip.
The beach. What beach?
Orange Beach.
Nice.
Yep.
So either one of us gonna have a kicker this year?
Hey, you guys haven't had much of a problem. The only thing for you is Georgia just loses Rodrigo Blankenship, and I mean, the question is, do they have a guy that can at least, live up to the standard that he kind of set, kicking from like 50, 60 yards. I mean, he was a pretty good kicker. Alabama has Will Reichard, who's a sophomore this year.
I don't even know who's on our roster.
What'd you say?
I was gonna look at our roster and see who the hell our kicker's supposed to be anyway. I hadn't even looked.
Yeah. Well, Alabama, listen, Bolvis comes back, but Will Reichard, if he can compete for the job, I think he can do it. I'm not even going to try to pull this is our year for this or that. I saw him kick a 41-yarder against South Carolina last year. Or it was some team, but it doesn't matter who it was. He went out there and he kicked a 41-yarder at some point last season for Alabama. You look at his high school highlights, that's a kicker right there. I know he's a 3-star kicker, but they don't have 5-star kickers out there, I don't think.
No.
I don't think they have kickers. So
yeah, I mean, probably 3 stars, probably gonna be the highest you get as a kicker. Let's see, place kicker shows we got 5 on our roster. Some Jack Podlinsny.
5 kickers.
Whatever.
5 kickers.
Yeah, they got 5 place kickers.
What?
Of course, you got 2 says place kicker / punter. So I guess technically there's only 3.
Okay, well I could see that.
Got a freshman, a junior, a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah.
Maybe with that.
Mrs. Cook is the. What'd you say?
I guess that freshman was the one that came in. I think he's supposed to be pretty decent. I think.
Yeah. Mrs. Cook says, "Oh my God, Junkyard, do you have COVID now? My coworker came back from the beach with COVID."
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good,
Are
Miss
you
Cook.
good, Junkyard?
Long you didn't go any bars.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. He's probably never going to retire, Mrs. Cook. Saban's probably not going to retire. I think he'll hit 10 national titles when it's all said and done, and whether it takes him 50 years or not. But
yeah, he might be like that Penn State coach, play until he pretty much, or coach until he's dead, pretty much.
Oh, Paterno.
Yeah, Paterno.
Yeah. We got someone hashtag Snapchat something. Oh, it's Crimson Brave. I'll get him on here. Hold on. What's up, Crimson Brave?
How you guys doing?
Good, you?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. Just got done watching this Braves game. Man, that was a beauty.
Yeah. So what was the? I'll have to double check the final score, but yeah, listen, man, the Braves are gonna make a run at the postseason this year. I guarantee it.
They had me worried yesterday, though.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't come across the Cardinals again and you go 10-0, 10-0 in the first inning. So.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, man. The Tampa Bay Rays made it to the postseason, then they lost to the Astros. Lord knows if they cheated or not. But after what I saw the other day, they didn't look too good in their first game. But I mean, listen, it's still early in the season. I understand that it's 60 games and it's been shortened and everything, but there's still a chance. I think the talent is there, but I don't know. From what I saw the other day from the Rays, I wasn't too pleased.
See, we play Tampa Bay tomorrow, right?
The Braves?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check real quick.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, I'm looking. Let's see. Tampa Bay Rays baseball. Oh crap! Yeah, we play. Looks like 4 straight days in a row. Looks
Jesus,
like
Ballard.
What?
Jesus, background.
No.
Yeah, we play them 4 in a row.
Yeah, 5:40, or it'll be 5:40 here in Alabama. Well, Crimson, you're in Alabama, so.
Yeah,
But
I am.
those of you in Eastern time, it'll be.
So what they play in Tampa Bay for 2 games, and come to Atlanta for 2 games?
Yeah, I think it starts out in Atlanta for 2 days, and then it goes to Tampa for 2 days, or vice versa. Either way, they play
Tampa Bay
4 days.
Tomorrow and.
Where'd you go? Junkyard Dog. It looks like he left, but
yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, that kicker we had come in, that freshman, he was a 3-star, ranked number 4 kicker nationally. So
what's his name?
I guess he's Jared Zirkle.
Zirkle? What?
Zirkle with Zirkel.
Oh, Zirkle. I'm like, what?
He's from Texas.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
You're lucky. We get 0 stars kickers.
0.
Crimson Brave, are you still sold on the thought that Bolivis was the worst we've had in the Saban era? Because I still think it's probably a guy.
No.
You said it.
No, I didn't.
Me.
I didn't say that.
We were talking a few months ago, or not even a few months ago, maybe a month ago or so. We were talking about Bama kickers, and I brought up how Cade Foster was probably the worst. Oh, you said Papanastis. I do apologize. You said Papanastis. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry about that. I just realized, because I remember I was saying Cade Foster was probably the worst we've had, and okay, fine. I might have based it off one game, the Iron Bowl, but still, I mean, he had quite a few wide lefts here or there in some games, and I mean, he was built like a tight end with how he was built, but.
Yeah, I mean, to me, they're all 0-star kickers, though.
Well, hopefully Will Reichert has it in him this year.
I do too, and I hope our defense gets better.
Who do you think
especially the secondary, man, because they gave up so many big plays in the secondary. It's not even funny.
Who do you think Bama's best freshman coming in?
Do what?
Maybe and Bryce Young, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd say
he probably won't get to play much until mop-up duty, though, right?
We'll have to see. I mean, he's got to earn the job, obviously, but it all depends on what Nick Saban sees out of him.
I think it depends how Mac Jones does.
Right. Like if Mac Jones, I'm not saying if he throws an interception, you need to pull him from the game or anything, but if he starts to decline in play and it's like he's doing worse than he did last week, even though, like, assuming even if they win a couple games or whatever, it's like, yeah, they won, but he still had a rough game. Oh, now we're winning, but he's struggling a bit. He's not making good decisions.
Yeah.
We need to let him take a break for a while.
If Georgia's beating y'all at halftime, Saban put him in.
Yeah, you better watch out.
See, in my opinion, despite how good our offense was last year, our defense completely wasted it. Just like how good Georgia's defense was, and then the offense wasted it for them.
Offense sucked.
Two key things about the defense, why it was so down last year. Now, I like how they looked against Michigan, but that's Michigan. Dylan Moses was injured. And then, of course, a lot of young, inexperienced players. Now, I'm not going to sit here and, excuse, even though these are facts. And, you could kind of look at it and say it would make sense. But at the same time, man, I just have never seen an Alabama defense give up 48 points, especially to Auburn.
Yeah, with Bo Nick.
It was crazy.
I was pleased with how Mac Jones played that game, though.
Well, yeah, definitely. You got to give credit to Mac Jones. Credit is due. It was the defense.
Other than that 2 pick sixes, but Right.
Yeah, and they keep saying, like, take away the 2 pick sixes, Bama wins the game. I don't know. I mean, I guess, but who knows what else would have happened with defense or whatever.
The Georgia's defense, that was an elite defense. It was just their offense,
Yeah, they're probably going to be even better this year.
Yeah, it was just like run, pass, run.
Oh, I've hated offense for a while now. The run up the middle twice and pass.
Jake Fromm, man, he looked great his freshman year, but man, he just declined so poorly. I mean, let's just call it what it is. He will be a bust in the NFL no matter where he ends up.
Probably.
Yeah, he'd be lucky to be a third string, probably, if they have a third string in the NFL.
The Buffalo Bills
go after those text messages.
Yeah. Elite white people, man.
I think that was taken out of context. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like
he was joking around. He said he was joking around with it, but either way,
I mean, I don't really think he's a total racist, but come on, it was just him being real stupid. Come on.
Right. I mean, listen, I get it. You're going to be dumb on the field, but at least have the courtesy off the field, I mean, have the courtesy off the field to just, try to be smart with stuff.
Yeah, don't be texting girls when they can get mad at you.
You're right. Yeah.
If it was one of his buddies, got posted, but since it was a girl.
Jeff Webster said 2021 Bama recruits at 2 5-star offensive tackles at number 1 and number 5. Yeah. We climbed up those rankings quick, didn't we, Jeff?
I'll tell you what, man. I made a video the other day. I'm looking forward to these is it Brockmeyer or Brockermeyer? I don't know, but these 2 twins that are going to come in, one's a 5-star. I think it's there's Tommy, and then there's I think what's his name, James or whatever. I think Tommy's the 5-star. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong, but I'm looking forward to both of those guys. The question is, will they both start at the same time? I think eventually, at some point, you probably will see both of those guys on the field, though. I'm looking forward to seeing those twins in action.
See, since Jeff is talking about those recruiting rankings or the recruitments, I mean, we climbed up those rankings fast, all the way from like 40 something all the way to number 2.
Right. Yeah, they were like 40 something, and now they're like 2 or 3 in the nation right now for 2021.
Yeah, remember, Bama is dead. They're dying. You know.
Yeah, I started to think that when they got blown out by Clemson. I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, of all the teams, there's no excuse for that.
Clemson's scared of Georgia. 42.
They're not good enough. Listen, Clemson's a great team, and I give Dabo credit, but they're not good enough to where they're blowing teams like Bama out, are they? I mean, they are now, don't get me wrong, but going into it, it's like, hold on, they're not that good now.
Well, they get to rest all year. They don't play nobody, so they get to rest all year. Then they're rested up for the playoffs. So.
If you don't play a tough schedule, you can't be tested as a team. Therefore, how do you know if you can or cannot? I mean, if you just play cupcake, you get so comfortable with it. You know, wouldn't you think that would eventually come back and bite you in the butt and show that you like aren't, quite elite as you thought you were? Now, of course, Clemson is elite. We know that, but like, think about it.
I was hoping North Carolina would have got that 2-point conversion so bad. I wanted them to win so bad.
Yeah. See, Kevin, you do have Clemson in what, 2021?
Yeah, we got them first game.
Is it somewhere in South Carolina?
I think it's in North Carolina.
North Carolina? I don't know.
I think it's where they play the Belt Bowl or whatever in North Carolina.
Right.
Whatever state. I guess that's the Panthers Stadium. Yes, I'm not sure.
Are you talking about the Georgia Clemson game next year?
Yeah. 2021.
2021? I can't even get mad. I get Uncle Lou ripped on me one time for bringing it up. But
yeah. What's your prediction on 2021? Yeah.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that game, Uncle Lou? What are my thoughts on 2021?
Well, you don't know who's going to be playing. You don't know
I made a great point. I said, dude, you already made a video about it. I don't want to hear it. You brought it up. I wouldn't know about the game if not for you, Lou.
You don't know who's playing, who's going to the draft, or who they're going to recruit. So I don't know. It's hard to predict until at least like the couple weeks before or something.
Yeah, I think I made a video earlier talking about this. Hold on. Yeah, I made a video earlier. If you didn't see it, go check it out. What are your thoughts on this? If we don't have a college football season, right? Would they cancel the 2021 NFL draft? Right? I mean, because if you don't play, right, especially like the seniors, I'm hearing rumors like they might give them an extra year of eligibility or something. No college football, and especially NFL. If you don't play the NFL season, you don't know who wins the Super Bowl, who gets the 32nd pick. You don't know who's gonna have the worst record and end up number 1 overall, taking potentially Trevor Lawrence. I mean,
if they don't play, but I don't know. They might still have the draft. I would think they would. Even if the NFL didn't play, I guess I don't know how they'd do it. I don't know if they'd just go off the previous year's schedule, I guess, or record.
I would. I don't know, man. I think even for the seniors this year in college, if you look at it, I feel like if they don't play this year, they'll probably. I think all the schools should and probably will, because of COVID, give them an extra year of eligibility, wouldn't they? I mean,
yeah.
They probably most likely will. I think I've heard that. They probably will do that.
But I mean, I'm sure if we don't play, I'm sure Jamie Newman would probably go ahead and go to the draft. I doubt he'd stay around another year.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
And I'm sure
So,
Trevor Lawrence, and Travis Etienne of Clemson will be gone.
Yeah. Well, Travis Etienne came back this year for his senior year. Same with Najee Harris too, at Alabama. He's a senior this year, right, Crimson? I think.
Yeah, Najee. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. That's right.
We got Richard LeCount, Malik Herring.
Yeah.
I guess Demetrius Robertson. I don't know how he probably won't get drafted too high though.
Zamir White, you think too, right?
Well, I think he's eligible, but I mean, he didn't even play but 1 year in college.
Right.
But I guess he's been 3 years out of high school. So
Jeff Webster says nothing will stop the draft. I think we'll have one. I just think that, it'll be. I think they'll give players an option for it.
Yeah.
They'll give them an option. Now,
I'm sure there's some schools that won't be able to take some of these kids back though. There'd be too many scholarships, I guess. It'd cost them too much money, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I heard they've done in some other sports where they would had the option to offer an extra year eligibility, but they didn't do it. So I don't know.
The only thing I see with it is I feel like the NFL is going to look at it and be like, we don't really give a crap if college football is played. We'll do it if NFL plays. We'll probably have the draft. Now, here's the thing: is if they don't have the NFL, and like I just mentioned, I'll go back to it. Right? Like, how would they determine the draft order if these teams didn't even play? Like Tampa Bay is, now only because of Tom Brady, but they're a favorite for the Super Bowl. Well, if Tampa Bay doesn't play and there's no postseason, there's no NFL, who knows if they would have won or not? Who knows if the Chiefs would have repeated who knows what the draft order would have been for the NFL?
Yeah.
Because they didn't play.
We probably have at least 6 or 7, at least possible draft prospects on our team probably right now.
Yeah. For Georgia?
At least, yeah.
Yeah. Alabama's got, let's see, they got a couple guys on defense like Dylan Moses, and I think LeBron Ray came back. They got
Josh McMillan.
Oh yeah, McMillan too. Josh Jobe, maybe.
Yeah. Patrick Surtain.
Something like that.
Well, he's gonna be
Surtain.
a junior.
Yeah. But yeah, Alabama's got a couple key players that'll step up this year, and but
I think we got
I don't know.
6 seniors and maybe 3 or 4 juniors if possible.
Ooh, hold up, boys. Uncle Lou showed up to one of my streams. Good morning in that, Lou. What's up? Get in here. But yeah, I just don't see how, if we don't have, okay, listen, I don't care really much what happens with college football. Obviously, I want college football, but if there's no NFL season, how can there be a draft? How can there be a combine? How can there be, you don't get a Super Bowl, you don't get a Pro Bowl, you don't get the draft or the combine if you don't have the season. I don't care what happens with the preseason, but as far as just in general, like draft order and everything, it just doesn't make sense to have it if you didn't play. These teams didn't play, and there's no draft order.
Hey, Ballard.
Yes.
Give me your 2021 prediction.
For which? For what? For what?
Who's going to be in the top 5, top 10, top 15?
I already made a video of teams potentially tanking for Trevor Lawrence.
No, I'm talking about the college football rankings.
Oh, that?
Yeah, for 2021.
Probably Clemson and Bama. What else you want to know?
Ohio State and Georgia top 5 at least, just about every year probably for a while anyway.
Right.
I guess Oklahoma's still up there.
Yeah,
yeah. We'll see. Well, the only thing I think,
in Oregon,
the only thing about Oklahoma is, can Lincoln Riley handle a non-transfer quarterback? I think Spencer Rattler will be good. Question is, can Lincoln Riley handle it? I think he can.
So who do you have tanking for Trevor?
Good question.
I have. Crap. I wrote it down. I don't have the paper or anything. I'll have to go back and look, but
I'm trying to figure out who needs a quarterback.
Right. I mean, there's a couple of teams that are like wild card type teams, like could be in the mix. I think. Okay. Hold on. I had like the Falcons. The Jaguars are a top contender.
Oh yeah.
Possibly the Raiders. There's the Panthers, the Falcons. I mean Detroit. There's I guess that's pretty much it. Detroit's more like one of those wild card teams, but I mean, there's a lot of teams recently.
What would they do with Stafford?
Found their guy.
Would they trade Stafford away?
The Lions?
Yeah.
They don't really. I mean, I don't know. There were if you're gonna rumor that they could take 2 and number 3, there were rumors that they would take 2 and number 3 overall this year.
Of course,
don't
you had
rumor that.
Or you had Green Bay draft a damn quarterback, and they had freaking Aaron Rodgers. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, crazy. I was shocked at that.
Yeah, I was like, what? What the hell? If I was Aaron Rodgers, I'd be pissed off. For real.
Oh,
like,
yeah. If they do this, I'm trying to think, which team was it where... Oh, the Steelers went with Mason Rudolph and benched Big Ben Roethlisberger. If Aaron Rodgers gets benched, I'm sure he's going to be pissed off and he's going to be begging for a trade.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If you wanted to go to the LA Chargers or something.
Yeah.
Because I think he has a beach house in California somewhere. Him and Danica Patrick.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, him and Danica Patrick have a beach house out there.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's interesting.
Since Phillip Rivers ain't out there no more. He's in Indianapolis now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They took, don't they have, who's that, Tyrod Taylor? Or is he with, like, the Bears or someone?
The Chargers?
They took Herbert. That's right.
Yeah, Herbert, yeah.
They took Justin Herbert from Oregon. That's right.
And then the Colts took Jacob Eason.
I was so surprised, and I even made a video about this. I said the Eagles took Jalen Hurts. You remember that, man? I think that was the biggest shocker because they just gave Carson Wentz all that money. Now, I said that they should kind of be glad about it because they don't really have anybody outside of Carson Wentz, do they? I mean, I get that. So.
He's injury prone too.
I get the contract and everything, but if he gets hurt, who are you going to turn to and put on the field?
Yeah, I'm sure they're probably gonna have some packages for him, probably in the red zone, probably.
Right. What's up, Little Man Knows Sports? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well.
Little Man Knows Sports.
Yeah. He showed up a couple times. But yeah, I mean, there's quite a few interesting takes at quarterback in 2020, and it'll be interesting to see who needs a quarterback in 2021. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of teams. Now the Las Vegas Raiders, listen, new stadium, new city, new team, new quarterback.
They
Question mark?
probably do need one, at least one that could come in.
They
the
might
next
be.
year or two.
I think they're a top contender to tank for Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields or whoever. So, do you think? I want to get your thoughts. Do you think that Justin Fields could be the Joe Burrow? And this was another video I made about the draft for 2021. Do you think that Justin Fields could be the Joe Burrow of last year, this year, where he wins the Heisman over who should have won the Heisman, and he becomes number one pick over who should have been the number one pick? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be between him and Trevor Lawrence, but I'm thinking Trevor Lawrence would probably get drafted first for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm sure Justin Fields will be probably the second quarterback drafted though.
Yeah.
Just where the teams line up in the draft and needs a quarterback, I guess.
Yeah. I still can't believe. I mean, Justin Fields did great at Ohio State last year. He should have, when he first got to Georgia, he should have already been the starting quarterback. I can't even believe Kirby Smart went with Jake Fromm.
Well, I think
Jake
the offensive system they were running, it was not fit for his skill set. I don't think that was the whole problem. But when they let him in, they just let him hand the damn ball off. They didn't let him try to pass any. I'm like, really?
They give him much of a chance. They let him run it. They didn't let him show off his arm.
I think one game he played in, he did get a couple touchdowns. One running, maybe one throwing.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Mop up duty.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, just pretty much handed the ball off. I remember watching that video where he came off the field. All I did was hand the fucking ball off.
Mhm.
He was pissed off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how many quarterbacks have to play for Georgia this year if they get to play.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'll tell you what, man. I'm a Buccaneer fan. I mean, I've been watching since a little bit before Jameis Winston, and Bucks fans have just been suffering and suffering. Jameis Winston threw 30 interceptions last year. Got the heck out of there, man. If I said this, Bruce Arians has worked with so many great quarterbacks. I get he's old and all that, but he calls himself the quarterback whisperer. He can work with a quarterback. And I'm just thinking, this guy's worked with like Carson Palmer, Big Ben Roethlisberger. I could go down the list. I think maybe he's worked with Rodgers. I don't know, but he's worked with quite a few guys. And I'm just sitting there thinking, if this guy can't work with Jameis Winston, there is no hope. There is no hope. You know?
I'm sure he still has some kind of attitude issues, so I probably would have got rid of him.
Winston?
Yeah, Winston. Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Crab leg thief.
Yeah. He like made a W with his fingers and like put it in his mouth.
So I guess Tampa Bay will be drafting the quarterback pretty soon too, right?
What'd you say?
I'm assuming Tampa Bay will be drafting a quarterback pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't know about 2021 or anything, but in a couple of years, you could probably expect them to take one at some point. I'm curious what are your thoughts on let's talk Mac Jones real quick. I know there's talk about Bryce Young could potentially start over Mac Jones or anything, but he will be eligible for the draft. Could he do something this year to prove himself enough that he could be in the talk for one of the top quarterbacks in the draft? Because he got guys like from North Dakota State, Trey Lance. There's that guy. Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I could throw a few names out there. He's looking like a day 3 or undrafted free agent type of guy right now.
Yeah, I haven't looked to see who's
Could you
eligible.
see him as someone that could potentially be on the right quarterback? Because I think he could
Yeah, I mean,
if
he'd
he
probably be
worked
like
hard
a
at it
fourth, fifth rounder,
and
probably.
did something. Yeah, like he would go around where Jake Fromm went last year, I
Or
think,
Jacob
at this
Eason,
point.
yeah.
But yeah, I would agree. So we'll have to see.
2021 draft. Let's see. Oh, who's Chicago's quarterback? They still got that damn. What's his name?
Trubisky.
They still got his ass?
Trubisky, and then they also got Tyrod Taylor, I think.
They'll probably be
Crazy.
drafting another quarterback pretty soon.
That was
They might tank
Man,
for Trevor.
you're bringing up some teams that I mentioned in the teams that could be taken for Trevor Lawrence. That was,
Yeah.
I think, that was one of those potential wildcard because I don't know about Trubisky that much. I mean, he's got great talent, but there's a lot of people doubting him right now, looking like, like he's looking like a bust or could be a bust or something. Like some people are, just dogging on him a bit.
I never liked that pick anyway. I'm like, who the hell is this person? Never heard about
He
him
was
in college.
North Carolina.
But I never saw any. I never saw any highlights on ESPN or nothing about him.
I'd never even heard about the guy. I never heard about Patrick Mahomes either from Texas Tech. But man, look at what he's done.
I did hear something about him a little bit. I think I did. Maybe I saw a few highlights of his.
Oh, that's right, Jeff Webster. Thank you. They have Nick Foles as well. I keep forgetting that the Jaguars don't have Foles anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they got this Brock Purdy from Iowa State. I guess he's on the list of quarterbacks eligible for the 2021 draft.
Yeah, I haven't seen much on him.
Never heard of him either.
I have to check him out. I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but I've barely heard of him.
We got Tanner Morgan from Minnesota. Never heard of him either. Of course, I didn't really watch Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, people watched Minnesota last year. They beat Penn State. Speaking of, I see Uncle Lou's in here. I know I gave him a shout out earlier. I'm curious. He picked Penn State to go 12-0 this year. You need to explain that a little bit more, sir. I mean, I would agree with you. I think if there's any year that Penn State can win the Big Ten and have a chance against Ohio State,
they play Ohio State at home, I guess.
Yeah, Happy Valley, probably a whiteout.
Who the hell is Penn State's quarterback? Is he any
Sean
good?
Clifford. He's pretty good. He's got a good arm. Mobility is kind of a question, but
you know, Justin Fields was supposed to go to Penn State.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
About it.
I think he was originally supposedly committed to them, kind of. He changed his mind. That's kind of funny. He's playing for Ohio State now.
Yeah.
So they probably really
I can't wait, man. I'm curious what Michigan fans are going to do the day that they finally beat Ohio State. I mean, I can't wait to see, like, not only Michigan fans, but Ohio State fans and college football fans in general who have been like, holy crap, 8 years later, there you go.
Like, how long has it been? It seems like it's been at least a decade.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy.
You think Georgia Tech's going to ever beat Georgia again?
I don't know. Doubt it. I doubt it.
They might be pretty good in a couple of years after they get a couple classes in.
Yeah.
They might give us a run for our money.
I mean, Georgia's just on the rise so well with Kirby Smart, especially defensively. And the ACC is call it what it is. Even though I do expect the ACC to get a little bit better overall this year, but don't expect it to make a huge jump. I mean, there's some teams that could get better, but Georgia Tech is still one of those jokes in the conference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't. They changed systems, so they don't have the players to play in that system really. So it's going to take a couple of years before they're halfway decent.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll take a while.
I think North Carolina might be pretty decent.
Oh yeah, yeah. They should have beat Clemson last year. Call it what it is. It was a failed 2-point conversion. Clemson's defense actually showed up. But I mean, now I know their defense was great, but they lost quite a few pieces. You know, North Carolina, man. I think they could beat Clemson this year. I don't think they will, but I think they have a really good chance. Now, the only thing is it's in Memorial Stadium. Now, that doesn't really mean much, but I mean, still.
Yeah, I can't believe Miami and Florida State don't have a good team because it seems like they all have talent down in Florida. You figured they'd have a pretty good team.
Yeah. Well, Florida's taking all of that. Georgia's taking all of that. Clemson and Bama are taking all that. I mean, they can't keep up.
If you look at Georgia's recruiting class from last year, like probably half of them came from out of state.
Right.
Or more. I mean, we had people from California, freaking Arizona, like all over the place.
Yeah. Bryce Young, who's on Alabama, the 5-star guy that everyone's talking about, is from California over Mater Day. And then DJ, crap. I'm going to try not to butcher his name. I think I'm getting used to saying it, though. Uiagalelei.
Yeah.
I call him DJ Ukulele. I don't know, but I think he's from California, too.
Yeah, we got Darnell Washington from Las Vegas. We got Kilo Ringo from Tacoma, Washington.
Right.
Jalen Kimber from Mansfield, Texas. Got Jermaine Burton from Calabasas, California. You got MJ Sherman from Baltimore, Maryland. Arian Smith, Bradley, Florida. Carson Beck, Jacksonville, Florida. What's funny, I can't remember if he said his parents. I can't remember if he said his parents were Gator fans and he was a Bulldog fan growing up.
Carson Beck?
Yeah. I can't remember if that was correct or not. I can't remember.
Mac Jones is from Jacksonville, I think.
Is he?
Yeah. Now, whether or not he knows Carson Beck well or not, I don't know. We'll see what. I'm sure they'll probably say something.
I'm ready to see what Kendall Milton can do. He's from California. Running back. Beat him and Goose probably.
Georgia's just getting quarterbacks, aren't they? They just had a guy transfer, JT Daniels, I think, right?
Yeah. If you look at the roster, there's like 8 or 9 quarterbacks on the roster. Of course, like 3 or 4 of them probably walk on.
And and like 4 or 5 of them, you look at it and it's like, keep your eye on them.
I mean, you got freaking Muschamp's son.
Yeah.
Can't believe he came over to Georgia. I guess he didn't want to play for his daddy.
Right.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 quarterbacks on the roster, it says.
Yeah. Alabama has about that many, I think. Now you know what's crazy though is
of course there's only 4 good ones.
Right. Not every quarterback is going to get a chance to play. See, Alabama's quarterback class and everything is looking now. Okay, take Talia out because he transferred to Maryland. But you look at the roster, they got obviously Mac Jones. They have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks. And look, they even updated it and put all the freshmen on there too. So they got Bryce Young. They got Paul Tyson, who is the Bear Bryant's his great grandson. I'm sorry. So they got Bryce Young, Paul Tyson, Mac Jones, some guy named Jaden George, then some guy named Stone Hollenbach, and then Braxton Barker, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the son of the quarterback Jay Barker.
Yeah. Y'all want Stetson Bennett? Y'all can have him.
Yeah. And Jay Barker has his own show I like to listen to on Tide 100.9 and everything.
Stetson's going to be the water boy this year, I think.
Oh, for Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Florida have anybody outside of Cal Trask?
I have no idea. I ain't looked at their roster. Let me pull it up and see what they got.
Felipe Franks,
Don't they have that? They had that one quarterback that's been there for 3 years, don't they? Emory Jones or something?
Do they still have him?
I thought he did. I don't know. Florida 2020.
You know who they don't have?
Who's that?
Tebow. Alabama scared Tebow off. You know? But Felipe Franks, man, bless his soul. I don't know why he chose Arkansas. I mean, listen, he was doing great for the Gators until he got hurt and was out for the season, and he said, Kyle Trask has done too much and I can't win my job back. He went to Arkansas.
Yeah. I thought Emory Jones been there like 3 years, right? Hadn't he been there like 3 years? They got him classified.
Emory Jones, I think.
I think so. They got him classified as a freshman still. I guess because he hadn't played no games. I guess because he hadn't played any games. Yeah.
If I look at this and he's still labeled a freshman, I've been hearing that name for a long time at Florida. For like 5 years maybe, Emory Jones. Hold on. Let's see.
And they have a Luke Matthews.
No! They do have him as a freshman.
I guess
I've been hearing Emory Jones for a long time.
Yeah, I thought he's played in a few games. I don't know. Whatever.
Cal Trask is a junior. They got Nick Sproles as a junior. They got Kyle Engel, a freshman. Luke Matthews, a freshman. Jack Ruskell, a sophomore.
I ain't ever heard of none of these quarterbacks.
Me neither. Except for Emory Jones and Trask.
I thought Mr. Mullen was supposed to be like a quarterback whisperer himself.
Right.
But yet he can't recruit any?
Right. It's crazy.
Because I thought Emory Jones was there when the previous coach was there.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, when McElwain was still there.
Wasn't he the one that recruited him?
I mean, if Dan Mullen didn't get him, I think McElwain got him. I mean,
career stats. He played in 2018 and 2019. How the hell is he still a freshman?
Marcus Aurelius, welcome to the stream. Has anyone heard of Georgia's new quarterback? Possibly one of the guys we were just talking about.
We've heard of 3 of our new quarterbacks.
We listed like 5 of them, I think.
And hell, Dwan Mathis still haven't played yet. If he'll get to play or not.
Oh, we didn't mention Dwan Mathis, did we?
I would like to see him play if he's healthy enough.
I think Jamie Newman starts.
Yeah, he'll probably start.
Dwan Mathis might be second string, wouldn't he? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's according to how healthy he is from his brain surgery. They say he's cleared to play, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see a couple of them play just to see how good they are.
Right.
Because there was no spring game, so you didn't get to see them play in the spring game. Of course, that's more like a practice anyway.
Right. Yeah. No one practiced. No one was able to truly compete. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think last year's spring game he got to play. Some, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's before they found that tumor or whatever the hell it was in his brain.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see any highlights of JT Daniels. So I don't know how good he is. I know he was young when he played. Let's say he was like
Did you
17.
see? It was kind of interesting when Talia decided he wanted to transfer from Alabama. Paul Feinbaum said something I fully agree with. He's now I don't even think Talia wanted to go to Alabama, but it's kind of weird and hard to explain the whole thing with Tua's family. Like, no, we all have to be like they all can't just let him grow up. They literally all moved the family to Alabama. The whole family.
I thought he was going to Miami to
Talia,
visit brother or whatever.
yeah, Talia, I don't think wanted to go to Alabama in the first place, but he only went because like he felt pressured by his parents, from what I understand, and Feinbaum's like he should have never gone to Alabama, and I'm like, I agree. As great as it would have been to see him play, because he, I've seen his highlights. Talia looks pretty good. He's not his brother, but I mean, he can run, but still, I just didn't see where he would really find the time with Mac Jones, and then of course Bryce Young coming in. And who knows what it would have looked like if Tua decided to come back for his senior year.
Uncle Lou's asking about my picture, I guess. That's me, but I have a wig on, Uncle Lou.
Yeah. So anyway, you got anything else for me? Let's see if we
just the Braves gonna beat y'all 4 games in a row, I guess.
whatever.
Braves against the Rays.
Rays.
We're both 2-1, I guess, right?
Yeah. Hey, there's plenty of games left. I mean, I know it's a 60-game season, but we're not even a eighth of a way through. I don't think. But
after we play y'all, we gotta play the Mets again. What the hell? 4 games in a row.
The Braves do.
Yeah, and then we play the Blue Jays and the Phillies and the Yankees, the Marlins, the Nationals, the Phillies again, the Yankees, Phillies again, Red Sox, Nationals, Marlins, Nationals, Orioles, Mets, Braves, all the East.
Well, yeah, and the Rays play the Braves pretty much every day this week, 4 times. Then in August, they play the Orioles twice. Then they play the Red Sox twice. Then they play the Yankees like 4 times. Back to the Red Sox, play them 4 times. I mean, I could go down the list. It's all rotating between Yankees, Blue Jays, and Red Sox all throughout the month. And then they play at some point the Marlins and the Orioles, but still.
Yeah, I got me a package in the mail the other day from UGA with my Georgia face mask, and they gave me a black one too. Yeah, we're supposed to start back to school August 20th.
Yeah, I start college. Yeah, I start college this year. I'm gonna do it online though. That's just how the classes that I'm taking are online.
I tried to get some online, but they didn't reply back when I asked them. Supposedly they're supposed to do online after the Thanksgiving break anyway, so I don't know why they didn't offer online to begin with.
Well, I don't start till the 17th, but I'm pretty sure everyone else in Florida is like the 10th. It's weird how they have it set up for where I'm going. It's just a local community college, in my small hometown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you gonna go to the community college and transfer to a bigger college or what?
If I do well enough, I could transfer to a different college. One that my mom was showing me was like Florida Southern or whatever. Not
Okay.
USF. It's
Yeah.
different, but
Well,
only if I do well enough. So
FIU
we'll see
or
what happens. Yeah.
yeah, I went to where the hell did I go? Shit, I forgot the name of them now. Anyway, I went to a community college in Warner Robins for a couple of years, and then transferred to UGA.
Right. That's cool. What'd you major in?
I am majoring in accounting.
Oh, that's awesome. My mom's an accountant.
So I think I got like six or seven more classes to take. Something like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I take it you're pretty good at math and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I struggled this last semester. It was pretty rough this past semester. Well, the past couple semesters have been kind of rough. But
Algebra 2, geometry. Oh, it was all bad.
I hate all them. Pre-calc
I'm not
was the worst.
dude, I'm not even taking any math classes this semester. Thank goodness.
I had to take pre-cal. I tried to take it at UGA, but it was so damn hard. Like, shit, screw this. So I went to Athens Tech and took it there instead. It transferred.
Right.
So, yeah, the pre-cal or calc, and then the business was a business math or whatever the hell it's called. That was pretty hard too.
Right.
Got derivatives and all this other bullshit. Like, when the hell are you gonna use this crap?
Exactly. I'm trying to think, being a sportscaster, when I'm going to need to learn the Pythagorean theorem or whatever. Let's see. Well, you see, when Alabama kicked the field goal, a square. No. You know what I mean? Like, I won't need this stuff. I mean, listen, I get numbers are important and stuff, but just stick to the basics of adding, multiplying, subtracting, dividing. And then some fractions and decimals here or there. Just stick to that. The measurements. But this whole a squared, b squared, c squared stuff, this whole factor by grouping, this whole, I don't know when I'm going to need this and use it.
Never.
It's crazy.
Unless you're on a boat, you might need to calculate how to get somewhere.
Right. Yeah, right. The coordinates.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't guess anybody wants to come into the stream.
Yeah, I'll see if anyone. Nah, I'll see if anyone else wants to get in. I put the link in there a couple times. We'll see what happens, but no one's waiting right now. You got anything else?
Nah, I guess that's about it, I guess.
All right. Appreciate you coming on, Kevin.
See you later. All right, man. Have a
good one. Thank you. All right, there you have it. Kevin Cook. I put the link in there a couple times if you guys want to click that and get on the stream. Had a couple people show up. So happy to have baseball back and everything. And yeah, listen to the bet, Uncle Lou. Come on. Get on in here. But yeah, baseball's back. Football season still up in the air. We'll see what happens though. But you know, email. Who is this? Marcus Aurelius. I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name right. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Ballard.
Yeah, I'm pissed off.
Uh-oh. What
Hello?
happened?
Where's Kevin at?
Yeah. He just left.
Oh, I was looking to say hi to him. Yeah, I'm pissed
Okay.
off. Uncle Lou is jumping about the trees tonight in the forest like the monkey that he is. He's timing people out. It's fucking amazing. What the hell's going on here?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Did he
fucking
time
making me
you
go
out?
nuts. People are
Did
timing
he
me
time-
out. I'm sitting here trying to have a good Sunday night, a relaxing night. I'm watching TV. Baseball's finally back on. It's late in the summer. I've been waiting for
Right.
baseball all summer long. I'm watching baseball. I'm enjoying the night. And I'm getting timed out. And I'm tired of it.
No.
Every channel I go to, I'm getting timed out. Stop it! Stop it! I'm losing it here. I can't stand it anymore. I'm sending people emails, and the same people that I send emails to are coming on the chats, and they're making fun of me, and they're timing me out!
You still there?
No, I'm not here
Marcus?
anymore. I'm gone. I'm done with it.
I don't know if you guys heard that just a minute ago or not, but I don't know what else to say about that. I really don't. Get better, Marcus, I guess. I don't know. Sound pretty pissed to me. I don't know. That was wow. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, Uncle Lou. I mean, if I told you to stop timing him out, I know you're not going to listen, and I really don't care. I mean, listen, I don't know what he did to get timed out. I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to say to that? I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I didn't time him out. I didn't time him out. I don't know who did. I'm not traumatized, Mrs. Cook. I might sound like it. I'm just I don't know where to go from there. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it? You're timed out. What do you want? I mean, I don't know. As the host of the stream, I don't know if I could really do much as the host. I'm just a host. Oh my god. Oh man. That was awesome. Stop timing Marcus out, whoever did it, just so he doesn't have to come in here and we don't have to put up with it again. Have a good morning, I guess. Was he trolling me this entire time, Crimson Brave? Is that what you mean to tell me? I don't know. He sounded pretty mad. I kind of don't want to know. Marcus is going to come back for a second round. Watch. Yeah. He might, Uncle Lou. He might. Ballard was having such a good time, and he gets yelled at by unstable genius Marcus. Yeah. I mean, listen, if he's mad at me or it really doesn't matter what you think. I'm trying to be myself. You know, that's part of being a sportscaster is being yourself, I guess, and not caring. But at the same time, like, there's certain things like, what do you want me to say to that? That was one of those. I mean, I didn't time him out. I don't know who did. I really don't care. I mean, but Yeah, Crimson Brave. I would assume he's probably mad. He probably is mad. I don't know. It did get ruined, didn't it? Yeah. So, hey, Uncle Lou. I hope you don't mind me asking, who's on the morning show this week? Is your Tampa Bay buddy, though? Yeah, he is. He'll send you an email later. Yeah. I don't know if he has my email. I mean, I've given out my sports email. It's not my personal email, but you ever want to send an email, say hello or anything like that, feel free to. BallardSports19@gmail.com. Say hello. If you ever want to do a certain live stream, definitely reach out, and we can set up a day and a time. No, you know. Oh, you want to get timed out again? Okay. Yeah, I could definitely do that for you, Marcus. You asked. Can I? I don't know if I can untime someone out on here. Thanks, Uncle Lou. Hey, listen, he asked for it. I mean, you said, Marcus, can I get timed out again? Yes, you can. Just with the click of a button. So. Oh, dang, you're a few seconds ahead of me in that bubble. What? Brothers. Just knowing him, I don't think he was actually mad. That's just me. I mean, I know I've heard him in streams, like on Slita's streams, of VVD or whatever, but, you know, I've never heard him get really mad like that. He sounds like, you know, like he just goes with stuff with how he sounds. You know, so I mean, I don't know. Marcus screaming over the whole house, yeah. I would hate to make fun of him, you know. Again, I'm trying to be a sportscaster. I'm trying to be fair and honest and all that stuff, but at the same time, I mean, even Feinbaum can find a caller once in a blue moon that he just, like, you know, goes off on, but still. So. Summer is almost over. Getting close to the end of the month here in 5 days, and looks like we got someone here. It's Marcus. Hold on. Or someone. Yeah, hold on. I'll get y'all, Marcus. You're on Ballard.
Yeah, I'm having trouble breathing right now.
Okay.
what's going on is it's devastating to me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
What's devastating?
Some people are not born with the same intelligence as others. And so we sound stupid, right? And people think that we're stupid. And we're not stupid. We just, like I said, we weren't born with the same gifts. And when we sound stupid, the people who are smarter than us, quote unquote, they time us out.
Right.
And quite frankly, I feel discriminated against because of the way I was born. I didn't choose this. I was born this way. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, you can't control. I mean, sometimes you just are born a certain way, and it's just a part of who you are.
Yeah, that was a simple yes or no question. I'm not here for therapy. There's people that can pay for that, and I pay those people.
Yes, I understand.
What I'm here for is affirmation in my retardation.
Okay.
Ballard, are you from the state of Georgia?
No, sir.
Are you from the state of Alabama?
I got a lot of family up here. I'm actually from the state of Florida. I'm up here for the summer visiting grandparents, though.
Oh, I remember that. That's right. You said you live over here in the Tampa Bay area, right? Pasco County or something?
Yeah, like Hillsborough.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, listen, I heard you talking earlier about you wanted to not go to USF. USF's not that bad of a school, buddy.
I didn't. I mean, it seems like a really good school. It's just, I really don't know what I want to do. I was just saying, like, if I end up doing well at the community school, I can transfer out and go somewhere for a better program. But there's a specific school that my mom was showing me that was like Florida Southern or whatever. It's not USF. It's Florida Southern College. It's not University of South Florida. Is that where you were talking about?
Where's that at in Florida? No, I never heard of that.
Florida Southern is. I'll have to look it up. Hold on. I can look it up.
Sounds like a small school.
It might be.
What are you trying to get into?
It's in Lakeland, Florida. I'm trying to be a sportscaster. That's the whole thing behind my channel.
Well, Lakeland's not that far away from Tampa.
It's not. Only an hour or so.
I mean, it's close enough to get yourself a place in Lakeland and still be able to get back to Tampa for a weekend get together, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I'm more in a small. I'm in the Tampa area. It's more of a small town right outside, but it is still pretty close to Lakeland and all that.
Well, I can name all the small towns outside of Tampa, so I can picture where you live at. I have a good feeling you live off the corridor.
Sure.
Well, listen, I'm still pissed off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be doing a lot of writing tonight. I've already been doing some other things I'm not proud of. I took a bunch of tramadol earlier. I've been doing whippets all afternoon. Me and my brother went and played pool. I got my ass kicked, just like I got my ass kicked in chess against CrimsonBrave. It's been a rough weekend for me, and maybe I shouldn't go on any further. I'll pay my therapist for the rest of this. But I'm out of here, buddy, and maybe I'll make a third appearance later when I'm just as pissed off after I get timed out again by that baboon swinging around in the trees who goes by Uncle Lou.
Okay. Have a good morning, I guess, as Lou would say. There you have it. That was Marcus. Seems like he calmed down a little bit, but he's apparently still really mad. So. Marcus is going to spam Lou's inbox. Yeah, he probably will. Ballard, a little tip. Be a little bit more excited about whatever sport you're sportscasting about. Yeah, I'm trying really hard, Uncle Lou, to get into other sports and stuff. Like I've been trying to get into golf, college baseball, and I don't know. I guess I'm trying to slowly get into like soccer or whatever because and stuff like boxing, like UFC. I haven't talked a whole lot about those sports because I don't know enough yet to just be talking about it. So I'm still trying to learn about it a little bit. But if I'm going to be a sportscaster, being up here with my grandparents for the summer, talking to my grandfather about it, he's like, you need to get into any sport. You don't know what you're going to end up doing. So then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, get into more sports. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. You cannot choose. You can choose what you want to be. You can't choose where you end up. You know what I mean? You just can't do that. You can't choose where you're going to end up going. So, I mean, but yeah, I'm trying to get more excited about certain sports. I know I saw. I'm trying to get into hockey too, man. I saw this Disney movie called Miracle the other week, a couple weeks ago. That was a great film. And it kind of, just watching these guys play hockey, and it was about like the U.S. hockey team in the 80 something Olympics. I'll have to go back and watch that on like Disney Plus later or something. But yeah, I'm trying to get into other sports. So yeah, I think as I go to college and learn more about being a sportscaster, as I get into more sports and stuff, I can try to have more content and stuff I want to talk about on here. Probably get a better schedule going because sometimes I do these at random, these streams and stuff. And I try to stick to like Fridays or whatever. I've done a couple Tuesday night streams here or there. So, yeah. Jeff Webster, I watched that game when it happened. Ballard, 1980 Olympics, USA 4, USSR 3. Yeah, they're hard to get excited about. It's not impossible though. It's only hard because they're not the most popular sports, especially in America, and especially I live in Florida. I'm in the South. We love football and we love basketball. I guess that's about it, but still, I mean, so see you later, the bet. Uncle Lou, I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with that tonight. I'd rather you not time him out again. Please don't. God. Oh. If he comes on again tonight, good boy, son. Jeff Webster says, I was 14. I played hockey from age 6 all the way through high school and rec leagues. Loved playing hockey. Yeah. Yeah, I played the best. Let's see. I started out in sports playing soccer for a team. I swear to you, the Porcupines was the team name. So I played soccer, and then I played t-ball. And then I played a little basketball, and then I played baseball again, and it was all within like, let's see, I probably played soccer in like 2007 or 2008, and then in 2008 played baseball. And around that same time, I kind of played basketball a little bit, living in South Carolina when I was real young. And then a few years ago, my brother and I were on a baseball team, Little League, although we were young teenagers, like 12, 13. The coaches wanted to say, no, it's minor league or whatever. It's technically still Little League. And the best I hit was a double, too, back a few years ago. We won the championship. The only reason why was because the other team forfeited because they didn't have enough players. So, ain't got no game. But yeah, so I played some sports, and baseball's special, man. Football's my favorite sport, but football is my favorite sport. Baseball, second favorite. There's just something about baseball that's just special. So I don't know. So, but anyway, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I've been on here about 2 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here pretty soon. So, see Jeff Webster, right defense, man. Once upon a time, I skated well, not fast, but well, especially backwards. Knock yo butt to the ice, to buddy, or what? I'm having a hard time understanding that. Ain't got no gays in it. Lou's gonna pull an all-nighter trying to troll Marcus, isn't he? I just know it. Killing me, man. Killing me. Anyway, I think I'm running out of stuff to talk about. It's getting kind of late, too. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here pretty soon, but shout out to Uncle Lou showing up. Go check him out, man. If you are a college football fan and you don't watch... Hold on. We got Marcus Aurelius in here real quick. Hold on. I'll add you on, Marcus. Hold on. Oh, boy. Yep.
Oh yeah, Uncle Lou. I'm gonna keep timing out Marcus Aurelius until he gets humbled. Yeah, he needs to show me most exalted Uncle Lou. Oh yeah, get a grip of yourself, goddammit! Serious.
Think it cut out there.
No, you cut my mic out. Hello.
What? Listen, Marcus. Why do you keep coming on here and yelling about it? Why can't you just handle it in the chat?
I can't handle it in the chats because there's not enough room to type messages. So I have to send him emails, and he doesn't respond to those emails, and so therefore I'm left to this last resort of calling in to your show, and I appreciate you letting me on. But
Okay.
Please, this is unacceptable. He's one of your moderators, and he's timing me out for no reason just because he thinks it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I think it's disrespectful. I think it's offensive. And I think it's embarrassing for Lou, who's self-crowned king of trash talk in the valley of college football death.
Right.
To time me out.
There's one way to settle this. I can't even believe I'm doing this, Marcus. I want you. Okay, there we go. Now I made you a moderator. Now he can't time you out. There. What do you want me to do about it? Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm not having nightmares, okay? I think Marcus is probably going to have Uncle Lou nightmares, if anything. I'm not having nightmares, Mrs. Cook. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. I've been on for about 2 hours. Good time. Shout out to CrimsonBrave, always showing up tonight. Kevin Cook coming on the stream. Thank you for coming on the stream, Kevin Cook. Got Mrs. Cook in here as well. Thank you for showing up. Uncle Lou actually showed up to one of my streams. How about that? We got some good people in here. Marcus Aurelius. I mean, thanks for coming on, I guess. The Bet showed up. Let's see. Jeff Webster. And I think that was it. But anyway, I'll probably leave the chat open for a little bit or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Appreciate you all showing up tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight and watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media is checking out. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, Jeff, for that. See you guys later. Roll Tide.
Anybody can use
You know what? Might change my mind on giving Marcus a wrench. Just cuz. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Appreciate you guys showing up tonight. And as Uncle Lou would say, have a good morning. Go check him out. So I'll see you guys later. Roll Tide.